Hi guys, hi, welcome. It's a Sunday morning here in Hong Kong, and we just finished our first, actually
Second session
second
in
session
Tung
for workshop of mindfulness, Tai Chi, and just well-being. We really want to share what each one of us got out of it, out of the practice, and out of what was going on. Right? So,
So
Tashi, let's start with you.
Yeah, thanks, Maxim. We started these sessions a few weeks back. We talked about it, and we thought how we can integrate that in Tung Chung and build a community to spread mindfulness, spread wellness, and people's well-being. So in this today's session was really amazing to practice meditation to begin with. And I always find it amazingly great to lead the sessions of meditation because I have been meditating for almost 10-12 years. I practice the meditation technique of Vipassana and Anapana meditation, which is only just focusing on your breathing and just be present using your breath work. Breathing is something that is there for us consciously, subconsciously, but we often forget how we breathe.
Yeah.
So it's really getting people present to their own breath, and the most natural way for every living being is by breathing. And the breathing becomes a connection between your mind and body. What you're feeling, the sensations that are there. And every time I lead the meditation practice with people, I'm really amazed to see how, people to begin with, they're all over the place.
Yeah.
Their thoughts are taking them everywhere, and then slowly bring them back into the stillness of their present moment and be present.
Yeah, well, I can share with myself like my experience that it is exactly what happened. Like, and I was practicing I practiced Tai Chi also for like 10 years, and I've done like still movements and everything, and I always find it hard to be like in stillness and like don't do anything and just be at the moment.
Yeah.
You always kind of have this, you always have this thought of what's coming next and like what's gonna happen, and you can't really just concentrate on what's going on with you now. And I find it quite fascinating. People in general like always trying to run around and you always think about what's going to happen, and you're always stressed about things, and just kind of get connected to the moment. It gives you like a little bit of like you become calm.
And I see also the combination of meditation and Tai Chi. It's one is like really standing still or sitting still and be present to your own breath and moment, and the other one is movement and really moving with the flow of your body. So this is probably the second time I practiced Tai Chi with you. And I got a lot this time to use that stillness and be present and listening to my body and go with the flow. So when you said to close my eyes and then just practice the movement, and when we were doing the partnering thing to prevent each other from falling, my mind was very still. My mind was like, I did not think like how you're going to push me or force me. My body was listening to the motion and was just going with the motion to prevent that push and pull. And it was really amazing that even that the flow of the energy through Tai Chi, through movement, and bringing that stillness in your mind.
Well, part of like anywhere I practiced martial arts for quite a while. Tai Chi was the first thing I was doing, and I always find it interesting because it's always connected to how life goes. And if you go force against force, it doesn't work. And if you just accept whatever, then it becomes just much easier, and you just force coming at you, and you kind of either adjust to it or you manipulate it in a way that it doesn't affect you, right? So if you take this kind of practices and you start applying it in your daily life, then it's super beneficial for everything. And Tai Chi was the first thing I started doing because I had sleeping issues.
Okay.
So it just helped me clean at that stage when I had my sleeping problems. That was the thing that helped me like clean my mind and
calm you down
and calm me down.
And same thing I find with mindfulness. So for me to start of being practicing meditation was I was never able to focus, and I was always in the moment of doing things all the time. So I was never stopped. So practicing meditation gave me that enjoyment in that moment to be just still and not do anything and not worry about things.
Yeah.
And for me, it's not my practicing mindfulness or practicing meditation is not about you have to be somewhere and in a certain way use a yoga mat or anything to sit and practice it. I can incorporate it in my day-to-day life,
Yeah.
where whether I'm walking on the streets or talking to someone or going through an MTR to work, I'm constantly practicing and just being present to the moment of my own self. And that's why I love and that's why I want to share with people that practicing mindfulness is not that you have to go into a retreat and do a detox or learn something. You can do it in your day-to-day life.
Cool. So basically, we started this workshop like a week ago.
Yes.
And you can currently find us. We run this workshop every week on Sunday at 7 to 8:30 in the morning. We know it's early, but it's a good thing. It's a good way to start your morning and to start your week. Just to detox of everything you had, just clear your mind a bit, and just come and practice.
Yeah,
right?
come and join us. We are doing this to help people and integrate people, integrate mindfulness and the movement of Tai Chi in everybody's life, so that because today we are so busy and so always running around.
Yeah.
How can people just feel that relatedness and integrate and feel that stillness? So we want to create this as a community to help each other out, and join us every Sunday 7 to 8:30 a.m. and enjoy the movement and the flow of the movement, and also practicing mindfulness and see the benefits as it comes to you.
Cool. Thank you.
Thank
and
you.
See you next week.
See you next week.
Bye bye.
Bye.